State the disruption of this when operating playback utility. Playback controller. The view of the playback controller can be switched between simplified display and full display by the clicking the view change button. Selecting playback data. Click on the drive selection box to open the list and then select a data drive storing navigation record data. Folders saved on the selected data drive are displayed in preview. Select a folder storing the navigation record data you want to playback. Example, playback folder. Each navigation record data is displayed in the order of the oldest time to the latest time. Select the navigation record data you want to playback. The oldest time and the latest time of the selected navigation record data are reset to their initial values and then displayed in the playback list. When navigation record data is selected, a chart is displayed in such a way that the position of ownership when recording has started is at the center of the dialog box. When the display setting is executed, ownership track is displayed on the chart. Sorting the playback list. Sort the logbook data display sequence in the ascending or descending sequence based on the oldest time or latest time. Click the title bar on the control section. Playing back logbook data. To start playback, click on the playback button. Playback of navigation record data starts. The playback button is highlighted during playback, and the playback time indicator and the playback slider control are also linked with the playback. To pause playback, click on the pause button. Playback of navigation record data pauses. The pause button is highlighted while pausing, and the playback time indicator and the playback slider controller also pause. To resume, click on the playback button. To stop playback, click on the stop button. Playback of navigation record data stops. The stop button is highlighted while stopping, and the playback time is reset to the playback start time, and the playback slider controller returns to the starting point at the left edge. Changing the playback speed. Select a playback speed from the list in the playback speed selection box. Navigation record data is playback at the selected playback speed. The time shown on the playback time indicator and the progress shown on the playback slider controller change according to the playback speed. The playback speed can be changed by clicking on the playback button repeatedly. Each time the playback button is clicked, the playback speed changes in the following order: times 1, times 2, times 4, times 10, times 30, times 60. Exiting the playback mode. Other tasks cannot be executed while the playback dialog box is being displayed. To execute other tasks, exit the playback mode. Click on the X or close button on the playback controller. The exit confirmation dialog box appears. Outputting navigation record data. Select navigation record data from the File Manager submenu of the Tools menu and then copy it to the output destination you specify. Open the File Manager submenu of the Tools menu. Number 2. Select Voyage Log from the File Type selection box and then select Local Disk from the drive at the Output Source selection box. Below the drive at the output source selection box, the output data interval selection boxes and the calendar icon appear. 3. By clicking on the calendar icon, specify the duration of the logbook data to be output. The selected dates appear in the output data interval selection boxes. 4. Specify the drive of the output destination from the output destination drive selection box and the output destination folder from the folder 3, the button text effect.